In the Holy Quran, Allah encourages humans to reflect on His creation and contemplate until they recognize His oneness and greatness. To aid in this understanding, Allah provides examples to inspire belief. For instance, He mentions the alternation of night and day, highlighting the extraordinary precision of this cycle, which occurs without any deviation or disruption. Allah urges us to contemplate the creativity behind His creations, which include humans, animals, inanimate objects, and more. He created them from nothing and fashioned them beautifully without any partners. And I wonder, in this age of scientific exploration, how anyone can doubt or deny the existence of Allah Almighty, His oneness, and the truth of the messages sent with His noble messengers. Peace be upon them all. Today, I want to share some information that is accessible to everyone. As I reflected on the words of Allah, the Exalted, in the Quran, I was struck by the invitation to carefully observe the creation of camels. This contemplation leads us to recognize the Creator and His greatness. Camels hold a special place among Arabs due to their domestication since ancient times and their rules in trade, transportation, and carrying goods. They are also sacrificed as offerings as part of the rituals during Hajj in Islam. I thought it was fitting to create this video on the occasion of Eid al-Adha. And may Allah return this occasion to the Islamic nation and all people with goodness, peace, and security throughout the world.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر.
Camels belong to the same family as the New World camelids, including llamas, alpacas, guanacos, and vicuñas. There are over 14 million camels worldwide, with the majority residing in the Middle East, Asia, and Australia. There are 3 species of camel: the dromedary, known as the Arabian camel, the Bactrian, known as Asian camels, and the wild Bactrian, which is a separate species. Both the dromedary and Bactrian camel species are domesticated. Dromedary camels make up 90% of the world's camels. To distinguish them from the others, count their humps. Bactrians have 2 humps while dromedaries have 1. Wild Bactrian camels are critically endangered, with fewer than 1,000 remaining due to hunting and habitat loss from illegal mining. Approximately 650 are in China and around 450 are in Mongolia, facing severe threats to their survival. Camels are herbivores, primarily feeding on grass, plants, and grains, such as wheat and oats. Unlike many other animals, camels can safely consume thorny twigs and other potentially harmful items without damaging their mouths. This ability is due to their thick lips, which allow them to eat prickly plants without injury. Newborn camels are called calves. They are born without humps, and their first humps begin to form approximately 10 months after birth. Calves learn to walk within an hour of being born. Camels reach full maturity between the ages of 3 to 7, depending on the species and whether the camel is male or female. Camels exhibit a specific type of gait called pacing, meaning that the legs on one side of their body move simultaneously. Horses, giraffes, and elephants also display a similar pacing walk. Here are some fascinating scientific facts about the creation of camels. Camels have remarkable adaptations that allow them to thrive in the desert. To protect their toes from the scorching sands, camels have fat pads on their two-toed feet. They have a third clear eyelid, long eyelashes, bushy eyebrows, and hairy ears to shield them from sandstorms and strong winds. Their nostrils can close to prevent dust from entering. Camels have uniquely oval-shaped red blood cells, unlike humans, who have circular red blood cells. This special shape helps improve blood flow during times of water scarcity, as the camel's blood is thicker. The long side of their oval blood cells aligns with the direction of blood flow. Camels can survive for weeks without water thanks to their specialized kidneys, which produce concentrated urine to reduce water loss. When they drink, they can consume up to 200 liters in under 3 minutes. Camels have thick fur coats that protect against heat and provide insulation, allowing them to sweat minimally. When sheared, they sweat more due to the loss of insulation. Bactrian camels in the Gobi Desert grow thick coats in winter and shed them in summer to adapt to extreme temperatures from -29 degrees Celsius to +50 degrees Celsius. Camels can carry up to 600 pounds, 270 kilograms, roughly the weight of 2 adult men, and are often used for transporting goods. They can sleep while standing, but typically prefer a kneeling position with their legs folded and heads on the ground. This ability to sleep while standing helps protect them from predators. Camels are expert foragers and are diurnal, which means they are most active during the daytime. When the sun is shining, they utilize their exceptional foraging skills to find food in the desert. Their highly dexterous lips enable them to isolate and pick vegetation, such as leaves and grasses. Camels are social animals that typically live in herds, often led by an alpha male. They communicate through a variety of vocalizations, such as groans and moans, as well as body language cues. For example, when alert, a camel's ears will face forward.
Now let's learn some vocab. The word endangered refers to an animal or a plant that is close to extinction, meaning there aren't very many of that type of animal or plant left in the world. An example, the snow leopard is an endangered species facing threats from habitat loss and poaching. The word simultaneously means that two events can occur or be done at the exact same time. And here are two examples. The dancers moved simultaneously, creating a beautiful and harmonious performance. Two children answered the teacher's question simultaneously. The noun adaptation refers to the act of changing something or changing your behavior to make it suitable for a new purpose or new situation. In one word, it means adjustment. An example, the chameleon's color change is a remarkable adaptation that helps it blend into its surroundings. The word scarcity refers to the state of being scarce or in short supply. If something is scarce, that means there is not enough of it for the people who need it or want it. For example, the scarcity of fresh water in the region has led to a serious challenge for the local communities. To insulate means to cover and surround something with material or substance in order to stop heat, sound, or electricity from escaping or entering. For instance, good insulation in a house helps keep it warm in the winter and cool in the summer. The forager is the person or animal that goes from place to place searching for things that they can eat or use. In one word, we can call him a searcher or hunter. Example, the forager searched the forest for edible plants and mushrooms to bring home for dinner. The word diurnal means happening or active during the daylight. For instance, diurnal animals such as squirrel and many birds are active during the day and rest at night. Dexterous is an adjective that often refers to skill and agility with the hands, but it can mean any skillful or clever physical movement. In one word, it means nimble or handy. Example, a dexterous pianist skillfully maneuvered her fingers across the keys, producing a beautiful melody.